I heard you wasn't feeling good. They're spreading dirty rumors all around the neighborhood. They say you mean and evil and don't know what to do. And that's the reason that he's gone and left you black and blue. Hey, Lordy mama, tell me, baby, what you gonna do? Nah. They say he's left you all alone to weather this old storm. And he's got another woman now hanging on his arm. That fool's telling everybody he's sick and tired of you. Hey, Lordy, Lordy, mama, what you gonna do? Hey, Lordy, mama, tell me what you gonna do now? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nah. They say you left a fuss and fight and bring a good man down and don't know how to treat him when he takes you on the town. They see you ain't behind it and just don't understand and think that you're a woman, but you're acting like a man. Hey, Lordy mama, hey, baby, tell me what you gonna do. Get your nerves together, baby, and set the record straight. Let the whole round world know it wasn't you that caused this bitter fate. All these years you loved him, and you knows it's true. It's what you want for your baby. It's what he's wanting to. Hey, girl. Oh, Lord.
What's up, guys? It's Super Mike 2164.
Tell me what you gonna do.
Yo, Nina. Yeah, guys.
Don't you disagree? 'Cause ain't nobody perfect. 'Cause ain't nobody
free.
Hey, Lordy mama, tell me what you gonna do. Tell me what you do.
Yeah, guys. What's up? This is Super Mike 2164. You know, we're going to get into a little bit. Let me keep a little vibe going here. Hold on a second. Yeah. So, really, I just want to get into this here. I tried this a little earlier and didn't record, didn't realize the sound wasn't on for y'all. So I'm going to start this again. You know, it's about service. We got a question that was put out. And, you know, it just made me think about who do we serve? You know, we're born to serve somebody. But some of us think it's like a demerit or something wrong with serving our own family, our own community, our own people. So right now I'm reading a book about the Dulles brothers, about the directors of the CIA, about the old Cold War, Foster Dulles and Allen Dulles, you know, and all the dirty tricks that they came out and then William Donovan, which was old OSS, which is a precursor to the CIA. These people, they really confuse the public. What's going on? Let me know if you can hear me. I tried it a little earlier, and it didn't work out good. So we're gonna try it again. But I just wanted to go into service. Right now we're serving people, and these people here, they keep our minds and keep our airwaves full of disinformation, but they legitimize that information. And this is the culture of the CIA. This is what they do. It's the kind of stuff that they do. Dirty tricks. So I'm going to go into this right now, just looking at the situation that we're in. It's Black America. Do we have respect for life? What's going on? Here's the question. This is the question. So this sister, she put it out. Look, shout out to Lakeisha. I've seen this post that she made. She's always making really good posts, edifying, upgrading the minds of the people. And the sister is really good. So shout out to Lakeisha. But I don't know if this is where she was going with it, but I want to know here, this sister on Crystal. And I did look at her Twitter page, and, I want to get into the idea of selfishness, because self-serving. Now, we got to have a balance. We got to serve ourselves, right? We got to have something where we're enjoying life. But can we tie our enjoyment into serving our families and building up our people? She said, this guy told me he wants to have a daughter first because girls tend to be more caring and look after their siblings more. I know he meant no harm. It's just interesting how females, even before they're born, are expected to serve others, even in childhood. Now, keep in mind, a female and a male is really supposed to serve the family. That's just the functional philosophy, the functional culture. But the way this sister put the post, the way she wrote it, she made it seem like as if it was something wrong with the child, because men, boys and girls, the eldest is supposed to look out for the kids. Now we got a culture where men leave their children. A lot of men, this is probably some of what we're dealing with the negative response we have in a lot of our women, but also the women are being less nurturing. So, it's like, where is this coming from? How can we change this? How can we turn it around? Is it wrong for a girl or a boy, when they're born, they're expected to serve? Because girls tend to be more caring and look after their siblings. Is there something wrong with that? How is it translating in the mind of our sisters or in our brothers that serving your own family is some kind of lower level? For hundreds of years, who did we serve? What's the culture? Hundreds of years, our people, our women and men, who were we serving? We're serving the enemy. This is a black woman carrying a devil on her back. Who were we serving? But it's hard for us to serve our families now. We can't serve our own family. That's an honorable trait, guys. This is something that's honorable. So what I want to know, what does the family think? What do you guys think? Because we gotta figure out how to change this mindset especially in our sisters. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that 75% of the work is with the women. And if a man won't treat you right, he's not going to teach you right. And then people want to demonize the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, but he wrote, way back, when you start disrespecting life, guys, this is the kind of posts we got now. Women, F them kids. This is dangerous. Nobody wants a family. When you respect life, when the man respects the woman, and the woman loves the children and loves her man, you know how beautiful and how powerful that is? But right now, we got a situation where we got the enemy. They want to continue to spread this misinformation. Why? Why they want to spread the misinformation? Keep in mind, this is your government. They want to exterminate a certain population. So we need to see they want to exterminate a certain population, which is the black population. This is why they put these type of messages in our neighborhoods. So I'm going to put this out here. This is what Elijah Muhammad told us back in the Fall of America. He wrote this book called The Fall of America, back when they was first doing this Roe versus Wade thing. He said, today you hear that white America is agreeing to kill unborn babies. They have set up law for this. This is the worst sin that you could agree on, to have your baby killed before its birth. What are you going to do that for? He tried to put out an old, unfounded story that you are getting too many people and that we have to cut the birth rate. Who needs to cut the birth rate? The black people have no need to cut down. They need to increase the birth rate. Black people, we need more black people. We need at least 100 million more Black American, FBA, and more black people all around the world. But we have to be B1. We have to be black first and serving our people, serving our community, and serving God, which is the God of creation. But we are not thinking of anyone making us hungry unless it's Allah, God. He came to feed us, as it is written, my righteous servant shall eat, but ye shall go hungry. And America, hunger is starting you now. Starting at you now. Unemployment. You cannot buy the food that you used to buy, for you have nothing to buy it with. This is why I plead with you to come join with me and let us go to the earth, grow our own food, not go walking around the city with a basket for the devil to drop food in it. He will not help you, for he will not have any food to drop in his own basket. He has not only food stored up, but he has clothes stored up. He has plenty of this, but that does not mean that he cannot come to hunger and nakedness if Allah God strikes at him. Allah brings the wicked into desolation before they can get started to strike back. Murder the black babies? The only ones he should be thinning out is himself. That's what the messenger teaching us. And we got people that want to demonize Elijah Muhammad. We got people that want to demonize the Honorable Elijah Muhammad when he wanted nothing but life and happiness for black people. So they talking about thinning us out. We should be convincing our women to kill each other, kill us. What's wrong with us? You see what I'm saying? The earth belongs to black people. What do we look like cutting down on our birth rate? Is there any narrowing of the earth for us? The earth is being expanded for us. There's plenty of earth for us. For Allah will clear the earth of its wicked population. All of those places will be taken by the Muslims. My God, to pay attention to the white man and let him slaughter the babies before and after their birth. This would be like what the fire worshippers did who worshiped the fire god Moloch. I just did something on this. This is interesting. I'm glad I looked at this. Who worshiped the fire god Moloch. They took their babies and threw them into the fire to be burned up to show their sincerity to the god of fire. That's Phoenicians, probably. And are you going to the enemy of the black man to have him deprive you of giving birth to a black baby? To let him kill it in your worship of him? Hold on a second. So we're going to let them kill our babies just so we can make them happy. Because they want to kill their babies, we want to let them kill our babies. This is how bad we messed up. Just so we can be friends with them. Because we want to be friends so bad. We want to let them kill our baby. Our baby got to die. Now, a lot of times people, I know a lot of y'all thinking, oh, well, it's their choice, it's their choice. And yeah, true, it's their choice. But why are they making this choice? Why do we encourage people to make a choice to kill their own babies? Especially if they're thinking it's about money. You know, the thing is, you survive. Look at Boyce Watkins. Look at Ben X. So many black people have been poor when they first were giving birth and having mothers. Then look at all these women on the streets who had 5, 6 abortions, didn't have the kids, and they still broke, still homeless. You know, these people are homeless because they didn't have their children. Broke, didn't have children.
Access to abortion is a human right, and it doesn't matter whether you are in a refugee camp, in a conflict-affected country, an ICE detention center.
You see this here? This is the kind of mentality that they got black folks on. They want us to kill our kids. We got to kill our kids so that we got to hate our own children just so we can be friends with the white man. We got to hate our children. Are we serious? Let's cut this mess out, guys. So let me read this real quick. I just want to go into something. Let me share this story real quick. And then we're going to get out of here because I don't want to make this long at all. Okay. Hold on. This is who we following. This mother of 3. This is your respect for life. Mother of 3 found dead. These 3 children were dead in a West Hill residence, arrested for murder. Juvenile also arrested. So they arrest this woman. This woman killed 3 of her own children. Hold on. Let me show her face. I don't even know if they shoot. I'll lose the pic. Oh, there it is. This woman here, Angela Flores. Look at this. Sounds like a Latina, but it looks like a white. This woman killed 3 children. This is the mentality that this baby hate is being, this is the kind of language that these people, the woman is surrounded by death.
Incarcerated, or you're in a rural community in Ohio, everybody needs access to abortion.
Abortion is an issue of bodily autonomy. It's about really self-determination, right?
I'm 35 years old. I'm a mom.
I mean, it's about killing, and they're trying to make it sound all cool, but it's about murdering their own babies before the baby is born. This is a death cult. This is why nobody has respect for life, because the life is not respected even right in the womb. And then a lot of times when women have a children, a lot of times they probably were a little wild, but when they have that child, I mean, that kind of calms them down a little bit, makes them make a little bit better decisions. Even some of the most wild women, when they have a couple children, they tend to make a few bit better decision making. But this selfishness, is something wrong with serving your children? What the woman says, body autonomy.
The issue of bodily autonomy, it's about really self-determination, right?
The self-determination. You can kill your own children. Really? Self-determination? What? This is life. But we don't think like that. This is the way they choose to think it. You can't convince them any other way. Nothing you can do to tell them anything, because they will argue you down. They will fight you. They will fight you over this. You have a situation where we got the Supreme Court. They had to increase security because the Supreme Court, they like, we sick of this. They said they had to hide. Look at this. U.S. Marshals assisting in security of Supreme Court because the leak. This is what we got going on here. I mean, this is the times that you want to save the children. You don't want to stop making it legal to kill children. Well, there was threats against the Supreme Court justices because they want to stop people letting people just kill children haphazard. You want to stop killing children haphazard. Now, we got to realize, since the Honorable Elijah Muhammad wrote that, they had just started that. This was about 50 years ago. But now they're like, we can't do it. Can't do it no more.
From checking things off your to-do list to reminders when you're due for preventive screenings. It's helping you keep up with your health. It's 1,000 things, big and small. Sutter Health.
Anger grows in the wake of the leaked draft opinion from the Supreme Court. Protests are taking place in cities all across the country, including in front of the homes of some of the conservative justices. Get more now from CBS's Nicole Killian.
We will defend Roe.
Listen to
From New Jersey to a school walkout in Northern Virginia.
Abortion rights supporters continued mass demonstrations in cities around the country. As the Senate prepares to vote this week to codify abortion protections into federal law.
The vote will shine light on every single one of us.
A CBS News poll shows nearly two-thirds of Americans surveyed want.
You see this? No. The popular opinion, huh? 2/3 of Americans surveyed. That's who they asked. And we don't know where they asked it. But most people, a lot of people said overturn it.
It's Roe versus Wade kept as is, while those supporting its reversal say it would be a protection for the unborn. The fervent divide sparked heated protest over the weekend outside of the homes of Supreme Court Justices Brett Kavanaugh and John Roberts.
Violence, threats, and intimidation have no place in political discourse.
The White House also condemned an attack on an anti-abortion organization in Madison, Wisconsin Sunday, which is being investigated as an arson. And CBS News has learned law enforcement officials are monitoring threats from activists on both sides of the debate.
Trying to scare federal judges. and to rule in a certain way is far outside the bounds of First Amendment speech.
Minority Leader Mitch McConnell said in a new interview a national abortion ban is possible if Roe is overturned and Republicans take back the majority. New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand.
You take the minority leader at his word?
As you should. He said he's going to do terrible things, and he does do the terrible things. And he really has had no holds barred in this attack on women, an attack on their autonomy and their independence, their freedom to make these really important decisions.
Democrats still don't have the 60 votes needed to protect abortion rights. So if this week's vote fails, they say it will be on the ballot this November. As for those protests, another one is scheduled tonight outside the home of Justice Alito, who authored that leaked opinion. Nora? Nicole Killian on Capitol Hill for us. Thank you.
So there you have it. See, look at that. So there you got it. These people, this is what we got going on. No respect for life. You got people fighting to kill babies. This is what you got. They're literally fighting to be able to have the legal protections to kill unborn children, babies that are not even born yet. And then we have, this is literally a female death cult out here that celebrates death. Look at this here. This is on a popular YouTuber's channel who, she specializes in these type of talking points. Nyla says, these feminist type of feminut type of talking points. But if you look right there on one of the blue highlighted, which was one of her mods, this girl named Khadija B. She says she would literally, I'll stab myself in the stomach before I give birth. Look how crazy this woman is. This is the type of stuff that she have. And Nyla highlights that so everybody can see it. She highlights that comment. I'll stab myself in the stomach before I give birth with 2 red exclamation marks. That's suicide. What a nut. Within that same conversation, somebody created a profile to to denigrate a dead black man, Kevin Samuels, that they didn't like. But she says a high-value drug addict says, down with males. What nutcases. And Nyla is a married woman. But she has this cult of nutcases. This is the kind of mentality that has occurred when you celebrate death. From a woman's point of view, you're kind of, it's really crazy. It's really crazy. And you may make it seem as though the woman cannot achieve. You put her achievement in versus a child when there's nothing she can achieve with babies. You're actually more successful with babies and children because then you have somebody to share it with. You got this woman here, people killing their children. And then we have done stories with men. We have done stories with men because they didn't want to pay child support. They didn't want to serve the children that they birthed into women. They would take guns and go shoot the woman up, kill the kids. This is the culture that we have today based on the death cult of eugenics, Margaret Sanger, Planned Parenthood, eugenics. This is the kind of death cult that these people have going on. And I think if we stop serving this mess, then we can get back to life. We can get back to some unity, group operation. We can get back to people stop being disrespected. Single women, the mayor of Atlanta was refused. a restaurant just because the way she was dressed, and these same white couple comes into the same restaurant right next to her and gets service. Racism. This is the kind of world these people want to live in. You want to live in a world where men are at men's throats, women are at women's throats, and women are at men's throats. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, guys. I mean, this is the truth.
Stop getting mad at people for lying when you can't handle the truth. That is hard to hear, but it is honest in many situations that we are showing someone that we cannot handle them telling the truth to us. We are showing it through punishing them, through showing that we're upset, giving them the silent treatment, being mean. But if you want people to be honest with you, you will have to learn to withstand honesty. It is hard. It is uncomfortable. But if you're asking a question, be responsible for dealing with your emotional reaction to the answer. But if you want people to be honest, it is so important that you learn how to accept the truth.
And that's the truth, guys. We got to learn how to deal with the facts. It's not going to hurt any woman, you're going to still be able to be successful with a family. To serve your family is going to help you. It's going to give you stability. It's going to give you your feminine power. It allows you to be a woman, to nurture, use your powers of nurturing, to be able to set up a family where you can assist your children to find good people. We don't have to continue to accept this culture of death, following our enemies. So I just want to put that out there. All this